are live, apparently. Welcome, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to Adapt Talk. That's going to be the temporary name for now. Once again, I'm joined by my co-host.
How's it going, my boys?
Jacob. Yeah, he's not actually a co-host. He's the side host.
The main. What you on about?
Yeah, like I can't really. Is it co-host? Would co-host be like? I guess co-host is the best way to say it.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of thinking like secondary host, but co-host works actually. That's my bad.
I don't know. I think they're pretty much the same thing.
So I'm here on the Trello board right now, and you know I've put some more videos into my ideas, and I've taken away the one which we completed recently. Which, by the way, if you haven't gone and seen it, let me go get it up on screen right now. It's an interesting video. It's nothing too fantastic. It's not much to write home about. It's just a simple look at one of the cheap Chinese microphones which is on the market at the moment, and it's very cheap and very bad, to say the least.
Yeah. Thing is, though, you get what you're paying for, though. If you're with how much money you spend, you can't expect much more, to be honest.
No, but like I think it was mostly the way that they presented it. They kind of presented it in a way that, oh look, it's gamery, it's high end, it's premium. Like they spent way too much on the box, and they spent way too much on the aesthetics of the thing.
I did watch the video, and I do agree. Yeah.
Like they kind of like they made this whole kind of premium feel, and then like you get to the product and you're just like
disappointed.
Wow, you know. It's as if, like, for example, and this is a very bad example. It's like if a brand like Hyundai decided to make a hot hatchback, you know, that was like really sports car-ish, and like they made it look fantastic, and you know, it had Korean styling. It looks absolutely beautiful.
It has a 1 liter, a 2-cylinder 1 liter engine.
2-cylinder, yeah, not even 3. I'd be chill with like 3, you know, in a hatch. Okay, 4 cylinders kind of wanted in a hot hatch, but that's not the point of this stream.
Yeah,
we're getting way too sidetracked and way too.
All right, we're talking about cars now. We need to move on.
I like my cars. I'm sorry.
I'm talking about cars though.
Forza.
Boys passed this theory.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Congrats, man.
I'll be driving pretty soon, hopefully, which will mean not a lot for this channel, really, but
it means that we can finally meet up and do vlogs. We're going to become a vlogging channel now.
I mean, adaptive vlogs. Insomnia, but you know, whatever.
Adaptive vlogs, boy. There's still tickets from Insomnia.
You should go. It is good, dude.
If they've got tickets, I might buy one.
26.14 for the Saturday.
Is it
just going.
Insomnia 62? Insomnia Gaming
I believe so.
Buy tickets. Let me please. It's in 38 days. Fuck me.
Yeah. It is really good. If any of you guys have gone, feel free to leave a comment. Maybe we can meet up this year if you go.
No, I didn't want to go to Fight Club.
All of our many.
I just want a day. Did you say Saturday was the day you're going on?
Yeah.
31st.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, daily priority access is sold out, but I can buy a day ticket.
Just get the standard one. That's what I've got.
Promo code. Early bird sold out. Standard £26.14.
That's the one.
£26.14. Yeah, that's not bad. I could go up and stay. I'd be going up further anyway, so I'll still travel more than you anyway. Even when I get closer, you know, I have to stay overnight closer. Yet I still have to travel further in the morning.
Just come. What you should do, because aren't I on your way to Birmingham?
Yes, ish, no.
Pick me up.
Ish, not really. Because I'm going to be going to Nottingham anyway, so...
Yeah.
Good old Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Apparently it's not a very nice place. I mean,
Nottingham?
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never been Nottingham, I don't think. Oh, I have. Just not really for any particular reason. I didn't really go sightseeing, I was probably just passing through.
Oh, it looks pretty, man. They make it look so pretty. It looks so European.
Really?
It looks like a mixture of like German. Oh no, that looks terrible. but it looks good in this photo in a sort of sense. Just ignore out the right side. Ignore out, just cut out the right side.
I think we should get back to some
good old tech talk.
What do you think about the Apple Pod thing?
It's ridiculous.
The home was it?
I don't like the home. Yeah, I think it's HomePod. I don't like those Alexa, Google Home, everything like that. I think it's a fad, but the general population seems to be liking them. Have you got any input in them?
I think they have a place in the market. So I bought my dad a Dot, the Amazon Echo Dot for Christmas, right? And the reason I got him that though was because in his new extension, he's got speakers in the ceiling that are like always there, connected to a Bluetooth. And so with the Amazon Echo Dot just in the corner, it's not the big one, so it doesn't have really big speakers built in or anything. You can say to it, Alexa, play Radio 1 or something, and the radio...
Dude, you might just cut out there for me, man. It might be something on my part, but it's possibly the bit rate that I've got.
What did we get up to?
Got up to you started talking about the Bluetooth speaker connecting to the Bluetooth something. You can use Alexa to play Radio 1.
Yeah, so I've got the Echo Dot. It's just sitting in the corner. So when we're eating dinner or something, other than getting up and changing it, we can just say, Alexa, play Radio 1, and Radio 1 will play. It's actually really good. So you can say, turn up, turn down, turn off, ask it questions. We use it all the time.
I don't like Amazon. This is coming from somebody who owns a Prime account. I don't like it.
Why not?
I have the Prime account. It's convenient.
Yeah.
I like the convenience of it, but I think it's becoming a very big company to the point where it's scary. Like, they're going to have these devices in your house. To me, this sounds like, and okay, I'm going to go like full skeptic here, like, a conspiracy theory, tinfoil hats on, please. But like, let's just talk theoretically here. Theoretically, so let's say if you're a devious country wanting to spy on other countries, what's the best way of doing that? Invading the house, and you could say, "Oh, what they're going to hear from me," and like that's often the argument which I make with like Google listening in. But like, I still think that there's still some like if you're going to be doing online banking, somebody you can still say, oh, what are they going to find out from me, and just that they got keyloggers or whatever. Like, it's a similar sort of thing. If everyone has one, you can pick up so much about people's daily life, and that's like the thing which scares me about like Amazon setting up the new grocery store. Like, they can kind of get a sort of idea of who you've got in your family and what kind of things they like. That's so creepy.
It's like, did you see, was it Amazon who sent that father pregnancy tests, or like
it was Target. It was Target in the States.
They could specifically realize and recognize that
their daughter, this dude's daughter, was it was crazy.
That's scary.
I think it didn't send it to her. I think it recommended it to her. And he got really annoyed about it, and then it turned out she was pregnant anyway, and he had to apologize.
Yeah, like if Target can dictate that, what do you think Amazon can do with knowing everything?
Yeah, like it's crazy.
If I go on Amazon and I buy, let's say, I don't know, a brand new GTX 1080 Ti, a new monitor, and some speakers, chances are they're going to know I game.
Yeah, and like depending on what type of monitor you bought, and like what type of speakers you bought, they can kind of get a vague idea of what music you're kind of into from just the speakers. That's ridiculous.
I noticed that I bought speakers on Amazon a while ago, and it started recommending me music, and it's music I actually listen to.
It's crazy, and like if as well, like monitor wise, they can kind of tell what kind of gamer you are. 1080p 144 hertz. Oh, he's probably he's probably gaming at very high refresh rates, doing esport kind of games.
4K 60 FPS. He's probably more the casual that likes to do some video editing or image editing. or just like a high quality picture.
He could be something like a productivity kind of guy. He could be working on like games himself. He could be color grading. He could be doing like that kind of stuff. You know, it's crazy how much they can actually find. Also, apologies for this being a day late. I don't think we ever actually mentioned that this stream or this is actually a day late.
That's my bad. I kind of was
it
on
wasn't
holiday.
Just your fault. But how was the holiday, by the way?
It was really good. It went way too quick though. Like
in some ways, I think that's good. I think it's better like that rather than like
it's better
sometimes
to enjoy it. Yeah, definitely.
Like I found that with holidays recently. Holidays with my family, I don't really enjoy too much. No offense to my family or anything, but like the more I've noticed it, the more like when I'm actually with friends or like people who I'm somewhat friends with, I've enjoyed it a lot more. Everything's gone a lot quicker, and it's been pretty crazy since then. But like me and my family, we kind of get on okay, but it's I like to think that they don't understand me in typical teenage kind of way. Like, you don't understand me, Mom. It's not just a phase.
It's not a phase, Mom.
But
I know what you mean.
I mean, I know it's different for you. Your family's kind of very different to how mine are. But hey, I guess mine are more conservative and
we're all very close.
Sad feels. I got a new desk actually. That's something which I need to talk about. But I want to get a new mouse mat because this mouse mat is way too big. And this is the thing. I'm getting way too competitive at Siege at the moment. I'm taking it way too fucking seriously, and it's annoying me because I don't want to. Like, don't get me wrong. I love playing. I love watching the invitationals, which ran from like, it ran for 6 days and finished yesterday. So it was crazy. I pretty much watched it every day, and I was keeping up with it, like on track with pretty much every single match, every single lineup. I was looking at it and I was thinking, dude, this is insane. And what you notice with Siege, it's not necessarily about the mechanical plays.
A lot of it is knowing your enemy's position and how to work
strategy.
around it.
It's legit strategy.
See, I wouldn't even say strategy, because strategy entails pre-planning. No, a lot of it is on your feet.
No, I think that there is so much strategy behind it, and like, but it's also about having the flexibility, which is why I'm gonna be one of these people who circle jerks over Penta right now. But that's why Penta is such a fantastic team in Siege, is because like they can have a strategy, but like if it like gets failed because of like some operator or something happens, someone dies on their team who is like essential to the plan, they'll just work around it. They'll find a way around it. They'll do a completely different plan, and they can just work with it. So
flexibility,
it is that kind of flexibility of the team, like you said. And I don't think people understand the importance of people like Fabian and Pengu in teams, because they're kind of the brains behind it. They're the people all like coordinating everything. And then when people are like, oh, he's not very good, he doesn't get very many frags, well, that's not his job.
Frags aren't everything in Rainbow
exactly.
at all. It's like we were playing earlier on.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was eating a chip. Real unprofessional, I know, but... we were playing earlier on, and we were in kitchen or whatever it is, tea room on tower, and we had a Monty, and the guy was trying to push him down, so the Zofia got all jumped down, and he got baited. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just little things like that, which basically say the Montang could have gone for the kill, but if the Montang died, then Zofia probably would have died as well, because she was only on 1 HP, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It's just little things, you know.
And like, I don't know, like I have so much love for Siege, and like when I hear somebody say something which I don't necessarily agree with, I'm like, not really the case, but I kind of see where you're coming from. But if you play it more, you'll see it differently. That's what I kind of say in my head, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's me just being ignorant and blind or something completely different.
Repeat that. Sorry.
Like, you know, sometimes you'll see people saying, well, no, you do this, but it's just like, I'm not sure if I'm being like ignorant here, but
No,
with more playtime, you'll know like not to do that.
I've noticed a lot of the time you add your input pretending or like it sound like you're just like, oh no, it's your choice, but secretly you're like, can't believe you didn't do this.
No, like okay, so what I try and do in those scenarios is I say what I think, right? And I say, but do what you want, because it puts them in like a mind frame where they're comfortable with doing what they want, and it's their choice, so they don't feel forced. Because when somebody feels forced, it applies so much more pressure onto them. There's so much more stress, and they just can't play as well.
I'm talking about like operators
but
and
today earlier, yeah, no, I know. Today earlier, it was like, why are you going Cav? Why are you going Cav? And then also the ACOG.
Yeah, but I didn't know yet.
No, that's why I was saying, man, because you didn't know. I was like,
yeah.
Anyway, what do you think about the new AMD APUs? Just switching the scenario right here, because the AMD APUs.
I've not seen a whole lot of them, obviously, because most of the reviews came out while I was on holiday.
Dude, they look amazing.
I'm not sure how are they looking.
I want one.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't want one for myself, but like, dude, I would get one because it's like getting rid of a GTX like a GT 1030. It's basically got the same horsepower as that.
A 1030.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to play like League or like CS:GO, like just not even at 1080 or 144 or something, just like 1086.
I think I saw somebody play Rise of the Tomb Raider, medium settings, 1080p.
The 1030 is not a weak card. It's not a good card.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be okay for like medium settings, 1080p.
Yeah.
30 FPS, and that's what it was basically hitting. It was hitting like 28 FPS.
How much are the APUs?
The most expensive one, the 2400G, I'm pretty sure is 150 quid.
Oh, okay. I was going to say if it's any more than like
131 is the cheapest you can buy it online from Area PC.
Overclockers yet?
Overclockers have it for 150.
Okay.
And Amazon have it for 148. Basically 150 quid, and you get a Ryzen 5 1400, 3.6 gigahertz. Also, something else to consider is it's all-in-one CCX. So it's not split into different things. It's all like it's 4 cores and an 8 threads, which is pretty insane. You're basically getting some insane performance for your money.
And for 65 watts, you could build a very compact mini ITX PC for cheap with this.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly.
you could, if you want for this, because 1030 is about the same power as probably the original Xbox, right?
360?
Maybe a little bit more.
Do you mean Xbox One or 360?
The one.
Okay, yeah. No, I was thinking 360. You said the original Xbox, and I'm like,
I meant the original Xbox One.
Yeah, no, I thought so.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Didn't make much sense in this case.
There was an Xbox before the 360.
Yeah, like there was the original Xbox.
Yeah,
I'm like, do you mean the Xbox 360 or do you actually mean?
No, I meant the Xbox One. I'm not sure. I believe it was on similar to the 750, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the 1030 is around a 940 if that existed. I think is roughly how it goes. So a 750 is around the same as a 1030, roughly. I know the 1030 is slightly better, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
All right, but you could go with this, the Ryzen 5. What's the difference between the higher end one and the lower end one?
The lower end one is 4 cores, 4 threads. The higher end one's 4 cores, 8 threads.
Okay, but 4 cores, that's still pretty good.
They're just like no what do you call it? No dual cores anymore. Rest in peace, dual cores.
Thank you.
I know.
Who wants dual cores?
I was looking back at the Core 2 duos, you know, and I was like, dude, they had dual cores then, and they weren't even that bad.
The 2200G has less shaders and CUs as well. So it has a lower GPU and a 4-core. However,
I think they're both Vega 11 though.
Yeah, this is £89. You could go with this.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for a mini ITX though, because how expensive mini ITX boards are.
They are expensive, I know.
Like it's £100 for a mini ITX board, cheapest one.
They're expensive, I know.
It's going to cost 361 just for the RAM, the processor.
Especially with the prices right now as well.
Here's something which I'm curious about, and it's really stupid. But here's something I'm really curious about. On the old APUs, you used to be able to crossfire with like an external GPU. You
can't anymore.
And I was wondering, since you use Vega in that, what if you could crossfire a small little, like, I don't know, Vega 20, Vega 24, whatever they choose to like make a small little Vega card if they ever do.
Yeah.
Like, what if you could do something like that? Because that has some interesting roots for the future.
It does, but they've pretty much removed all crossfire support.
I know,
for their...
it's sad.
Thing is, though, it makes sense.
No.
Cards are getting more... It does.
No, don't do this to me.
Cards are getting more powerful now. And let's be honest, the scaling was never good anyway.
I know, but don't do this to me.
Anything past 2 always caused more issues than it was getting.
But they look cool, okay?
They did look cool.
That's the only reason why I buy SLI, is because it looks so cool.
With everybody wanting to make their PCs smaller and smaller as well.
I could get away with ITX nowadays. I could actually get away with ITX nowadays.
Yeah, whereas before, like even 5 years ago, ITX was pretty much out of the question. Which I understand. I don't know. I'm just having a look at how cheap I could build a PC, right?
No, it's so expensive right now, man. RAM and graphics cards, so expensive.
Right. Without a hard drive, because you can get those pretty cheap, just like whatever you want.
Let's see how cheap I can make one of the Ryzen.
I can do it for around 250, which is around the same as like the PS4.
I think these are a really big game changer, though.
Yeah, like if you want to go cheap, unfortunately, RAM prices are really high right now.
Yeah,
like for
that's
8 gig, it's £80.
And the thing is, you need like 16 gigs with the APU because it uses
it for graphics memory as well.
Yeah, you use like 2 gigs for graphics memory. Well, I mean, it can use 500 megs, but
I think with the Ryzen 3, like the 2200G, I think 8 gig is okay. It's not enough, and it's definitely should look into upgrading, but I think it's enough to get you started.
I personally, I don't know. I always go for more RAM because I'm a video editor.
Yeah, I know, but you're not going to be video editing on this. It's
I know. I'm just saying, like for video editing, it's always put me in this mindset. More RAM. Always have excess RAM, which you can use for other stuff.
But you're not going to be video editing on this.
More RAM.
Yeah, 128 gigs now.
I mean, I've got 24 gigs at the moment.
Back.
I clicked sign out. I clicked sign out instead of task manager.
Oh no.
I misclicked. It had a misfire. Oh, that's brilliant.
Are you still recording?
I'm live streaming, yeah. I was live streaming.
Okay.
Nobody was watching, but we got like 10 more minutes. Yeah. Fortunately.
Alright, that's fine then. Should we just leave it then?
No, I'm still live streaming, my friend. We're still on air.
Like right now?
Yeah, we are.
Alright, you're leaving now.
Why is Tom here?
But why?
We're doing something. We'll be back in like 10 minutes.
I'm being nice and muting myself.
Jesus Christ, guys. Shut the fuck up. I've muted them anyway.
We'll be about...
This is all live as well, so you guys can just bugger off.
We'll be about 10 minutes, okay? Then we'll be back.
Mate, I'm using 3.5 gigs just idle. Dude.
Oh, it's dude. The stream's about 25 minutes long. Do we just end it here?
No, because we were in the middle of a conversation and we can't leave it, man. I know it's been broken up, but you can't just leave it like that without stuff, man. Also, I need to make it so people can't join this, but like my problem is Ohana has like so many thingies. I just need to get rid of Ohana completely.
Who's that?
It's the thing we're in. I need to get rid of like pretty much all the roles. But I can't believe that I'm using nearly 4 gigs idly on my CPU.
All right, see you, Roy. We'll be right back. Yeah, just server media real quick.
I've muted him anyway, so he doesn't come up in anything for me.
Let me have a look at mine. Task manager. Oh no. I'm using just idling. Oh god, idling 28% of my memory.
I mean, it's only 16% of my memory, but it's still 4 gigs.
Which is 4.5 gigs.
Oh, I'm using 3.7 apparently at the moment. 3.9, around there. How much of your CPU are you using idly?
The Opera browser is using a lot. My CPU, 2%.
Yeah, I'm using about 6% and I'm streaming.
1%. 2%.
To be fair, 1.6% is being 1%. Used on Action. 1% used on Discord. Discord uses like 150 megs of RAM.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I get it though.
I mean, I get it, but it's annoying.
I don't know what it takes to build a software like Discord. So
you can actually inspect Element on Discord. It's pretty funny.
Can you?
Yeah, I forget what button it is, but you can inspect Element.
Right, I tried all the F buttons. It's okay.
Anyway, what was I saying about current prices in the market?
Ryzen processors, RAM price is too high.
RAM price
GPUs
is
ridiculous.
Too high. GPUs are dead. Basically, if you want to buy a computer, don't do it.
You know what I'm actually going to say though?
Buy a console. Buy an Xbox One.
Buy
an Xbox One.
You can
don't
get
buy a
Xbox
PlayStation.
One.
You don't buy a PlayStation, man. Don't be sensible. Please, just don't be sensible.
No, honestly, if you just want to game, if it's not going to be a long-term thing and you just want to game every now and then, the Xbox One is not X, is actually a fantastic deal right now.
Yeah,
some of the bundles you can get with it, like they're always selling Horizon 3, Minecraft, or
I still can't get past paid for online, you know.
No, I know. It's a terrible thing for me as well, because I'm sitting here on my Xbox and I'm like, I'm wasting 60 quid a year just on online, and I barely use it.
Speaking of Xbox,
hold on. But I can jump onto my PC and play with my Xbox mates on Xbox, download Xbox games, and play on the Xbox servers without paying a penny
for
on PC.
Free. That's what I did when I was playing with you.
Yeah, so like, why are you paying it on Xbox?
You know why that is?
Money.
Is Microsoft the new Apple? Alright, video ideas. We need to talk about our upcoming videos. What video have you got coming out this week?
Alright, so I've actually started working on that wheel video.
The G920.
Yeah, G920. I've started working on that. I've got the steering wheel and camera cell right behind me. I know, it looks like I'm busy. But I got my camera set up and everything, and I recorded a little bit of it. I've started making notes and shit on what I actually want to do, on how I'm going to record the video. And I was going to do this intro, but I don't know whether now that I've passed my theory, I might change it a little bit. Like, maybe include it a little bit in there. Like, see, I was originally going to make an intro where I'd get out of the car and say, oh, I can't drive this shit, but that's all changed now. Then, like, go over, you know?
Yeah.
The intro rolls, and then like, hop in and say, doesn't mean I can't play virtually anyway, or something like that.
Alright, so I've got a couple of ideas coming up soon. Also, by the way, guys, if you want to join this Discord, I will have a link in the description just now. Anyone can join this Discord. It's a free-for-all. everyone can join. Everyone's a nice, happy family. We got GDX 1080s here from Gigabyte for sale. We got good friends here. We got people drinking beer on cars, drunk as hell on GTA. We got all kinds of crazy stuff. We got phone stuff. We got basically it's a wonderful community. We've only got 5 people online apparently. Plenty more offline. More people in the spotlight, some FBI agents because we don't trust these types of people, these bots. And we got the Ohana, which is the kind of the family. Basically, if you get to know us and you're very chill human beings, then you might be able to make it to Ohana. Yeah. If you're cool and you're we should be running for some mod spots soon. I'm not sure though. I think I want to do some more graphics for this kind of thing.
You know how, I know you don't play CS a lot, right? But I think we should put the tavern in just to advertise it. It's our clan tag. Not as a team.
Oh, I've already done that.
Have you?
I've already done that. It's our shortened abbreviation is Tavern TM. With the actual trademark logo though. It's legit got the TM trademark, in small little writing above it.
What we could do is try to get this in and just have a laugh.
Yeah, the tavern is literally just a place where you can
everybody. Come chill out, come hang out. We got out with too much beer. That's our slogan from now on.
Hang on, I got a There you go. Have a look in the general chat.
Yeah. I like it.
I need to make more of these. I need to make a vodka shot one.
You do.
I'm also going to be streaming more when I can, because that's something which I've been doing more and more of. We're going to play some PUBG.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. You see, guys, we're going to be hanging in the tavern right now playing PUBG. Yeah, I'm ending the stream.